Hello everyone, glad to see you again in this video tutorial. My name is Robert Ho. In this video lesson, I will explain to students how to create and design queries using OpenOffice database or DBase. Before we start to design a query, please make sure that students have the table ready. If they do not have the table ready, make sure you watch my part 1 video how to create a table using OpenOffice database. As you can see on my desktop, I have Access Lab number 2, right? I put 2A here is to differentiate between my Microsoft Access, all right? So let me open this. Okay, so this is my database. On the left hand side, we have a table object, queries object, forms, and report. If you notice that in the earlier video, we created a music tables, right? Let me verify again. It is always a good idea that we verify the tables before we start the queries. Okay, so let's go to edit here. This is, if you click edit in the middle, you will see the structure of a table. Remember, in my earlier video part 1, before we enter the data in the DBase, students need to create a structure of a table. Once they finish the structure of a table, then we enter the data. Remember, this is the field name, the field types, the description, okay, and the length, okay. On the paper that I provided in the Blackboard, I do not put the description. So please, when students do this database, make sure you put the description on it. The description can be anything that related to the field name. For example, we have a field name stock ID, so you can provide a description stock identification, right? So put a description that's something meaningful to the field name. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Again, to see the structure of a table, you have to go to edit. Okay, this one, right? I'm gonna close this and then I'm going to open. Notice that when I close a design or when I close a table, the data is saved automatically or the structure saved automatically. All right? Be aware of that. So do not panic that where is your data or where is your structure. No. As soon as you open and close it, it's saved automatically. And this is your data, right? Music tables, right? We have stock ID, title, artist, and so on until the purchase date. So let's start doing query number 1. All right, I have the paper here. Student can get my instruction how to create a query in the Blackboard. All right, the first query is to create a query that display title, artist, list price, and purchase date only for those records that are media type is CD. Name the query as query 1. Okay. Before you do query, always read out loud and analyze what they actually want to do, what they want actually us to do. So here we can say that create a query that display the title, artist, list price, and purchase date only for those records that are media type is CD, and name the query as query 1. The media type can be CD, DVD, or cassette, or CDW, or Blu-ray. All right. So let's do the first one. I'm going to go to query and then create query in the design, right? In here, I'm going to open that. I'm going to double click it and choose the table. In this case, we only have one table, music table. So you're going to click add and then you're going to close this. All right. I'm going to make this display larger so you can see. Okay. All right. Display title, double click this. And then artist, list price. Okay. List price is when I create the database, I name the field name list. So I will choose this one, list. Okay. And then purchase date. Here, and the media type is CD. How do I do that? Under media, I'm going to put under criteria here, you're going to put CD. Notice that on the paper, we do not ask to display the media. So what we need to do is to uncheck that. I'm going to minimize this and uncheck this one, right? If we run the query, look what happened. This one, run the query or press F5 on your keyboard. Boom, adakadabra, right? We have the first query now, right? The record that displays is weighted tiers, muchachos, and nada nada. All right, so I'm going to close this and save this. Do you want to save this query or changes? Say yes. Name this as query 1. Boom. Now you see query 1, right? On the top, you see music table. All right, and then we are going to do the second query, right? The second query is create a query that displays stock ID, title, artist, and the list price or list, right? We have to be consistent here, right? Well, since on the open office I put as a list or list price here. Okay, list. Okay, this is correct, list. I need to fix that as well with my table. Just make sure that the field name has to be correspond with the queries. Okay, so display stock ID, title, artist, and list price or list, where the list price is greater than 15. Save this query as query 2. So how do you do that? Again, I'm going to run query here. This is table object and this is query object. We are going to go here, create query in the design view, choose music table, add, and then close. All right. Let me see if I can make this larger. Okay, so we can see it. Stock ID, double click this, title, artist, and list price. Okay, notice that if you accidentally have a typo or choose the wrong field, you can always select the correct one. All right, this drop box. Okay, the list price is greater than 15. So under criteria here, you put greater than 15, right? Let's see if we run the query, what happened? Adakadabra, boom, holy moly. We see that, right? So we have 4 records, right? Let me see. So we need to save this, right? Switch design view. No. Okay. So let's close this. Let's save this. I'm going to save this query as query number 2. All right. Now save this as query 2. Right? Now let's do query 3. Query 3. Create query in the design, music. Again, choose the table. Close this. And you can make this display wider so you can see. Right? Adjust this one. Here you need to drag this. Let's choose the title, artist, media, and copyrighted, where the copyrighted is 1991. So the criteria here, I'm going to put 1998. So let me show you the query again, right? The question is, create a query that display title, artist, media, and copyright, where the copyright year is 1998, and save this query as query 3. Notice that I have chosen this one, right? So how you run the query? You click this one or F5. Boom! Holy moly! We get that, right? So let's save this query again as query. Save as query number 3. All right. We are coming along, right? When you view this, when students watch this video, you can go to the setting and set the speed 0.75 if it goes too fast, okay? If it goes too fast, you can go to the setting and set the speed into 0.75. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Okay, now we have query 3. Let's do the last query here, right? I'm gonna go to create query in the design, choose music table again, and close. Let's expand this, right? And also expand this, right? All right, we are going to go to what? Display stock ID, title, and artist, right? And the title start with the letter of M. Okay, here, where is it here? Okay, here stock ID. I need to fix this. Stock ID, title, and then we go to the next one, artist, right? Where the title start with the letter of M. You see that? So we need to use a wildcard here, okay? It's called asterisk. We are going to use asterisk. So we're going to go here. Under criteria, you put M star. So anything that starts with the letter R will display. Where is my asterisk here? In number 8, okay? So run the query. Boom. Oh, it's not there. So let's double check here. Let's double check the table, okay? Why is not over there? I'm gonna close this. Save changes, okay. Let's check this on the table. Make sure that we have M here. Music table. Under the title M, we have Munachas here. So, and midnight, I don't know why it doesn't show up. All right. Okay, I think this need to be uppercase. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. Let's go to create. Go to queries. Query in the design view. Music table. Close. All right. Upper this. Make this wider. We are going to choose create a query that displays stock ID, title, and artist. Where the title start with the M. Stock ID, title, here is artist. Where's artist? Here we go. And then on the title, we need to start with M. They are case sensitive. M and star. All right. Let's see if it works. All right. So we're going to click this one again, run the queries and say Adagadabra. Holy moly. Boom. Whoop. It's not applied. So let me double check. Okay. Let me pause this video. Let me troubleshoot that and then I will inform you in a minute. Okay, let's continue that. I found what the problem is. In OpenOffice, we have to use percentage, okay, for the wildcard. So let's go here, create query in the design, select music, right? I'm gonna close this. Let's make this, let's adjust this dialog box. Here they ask you how to create a query that displays stock ID, title, and artist, and the title start with the letter of M. All right. So here how you do that in OpenOffice. Display what? Stock ID. No. Stock ID, title, and artist. Right. So under criteria, you have to put like this, like star and star. All right. So if I run the query, look what happened. Boom. Holy moly. We get that now, right? So in Access Database, okay, let me save this one first. I'm going to save this query as query 4, right? So we have 4 query. I'm going to close this, right? If I want to see the design view, you just have to click here, right? edit. If you want to edit this query, make sure you close the query and click edit, right? When you go to edit, in Access database, we use, right, what? M star as well. Apparently here, they put you like single quotation star M, but I remember I used this one. Okay, I used to have this one like percentage M and a percentage. Okay, apparently they corrected for me. Okay, so percentage M and percentage. If I run the query, boom. All right, let's close this because they make a correction on this, right? Apparently they fixed my query using this. Well, apparently using like single quotation star and star is also work. Okay, notice that in OpenOffice you have to put this one. Okay, you need to put single quotation and then you close with a single quotation, right? In between you put star and star, right? However, in Access you can just put M star like that. It's working fine. All right, like M star. Okay, so the syntax a little bit different. All right, so let's close this. No, because we already did that. So let's do another one, which is create a report. Right here they ask you how to create a report. Create a report for the music table that only shows stock ID, title, and artist, and the wholesale. Name the title is music inventory. All right, how you do that? I'm going to go to report, create, you say create report using wizard. Okay. Make sure you choose the table, okay? Music table. From here, I'm going to choose stock ID, title, and artist, and the wholesale, right? And that's it. We just want 4 of this, right? I'm going to click next, 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 next. Just leave it as default. Next. Okay, here I'm going to use music inventory by your name. Prepare by, put your full name. Robert Ho, for example. Okay, Robert Ho. All right, click finish. Boom, there we go. There's my report. All right, so I'm going to save this. Now we finish lab number 2. Notice that we have table, queries, and form, right? If you want to create a form, it's simple. You just create form on the design, right? No, I don't think I like this design. Let's use wizard, right? Let's use wizard. Create form using wizard. Choose this one, table, right? Select all of the field here. And then click next, 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 next. I'm going to put this form is music inventory form. All right, and then work, finish, boom. There we go. All right, so this is our form. All right, let me see. Here. Okay, so let me close this. So thank you for watching. Hopefully that this video tutorial is informative to you, right? Please watch this video a few times in case you need some help. Go to the form and then report. Remember, this OpenOffice database tutorial is only for students that do not have Microsoft Access. If you have Access database, please use Microsoft Access. Thank you for watching. Let me save this database. Save this database, right? access lab number 2. Boom, there we go. Do you want to replace it? Yes. All right, thank you.